this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Good morning, William. There's someone above you, William. Harriet! Okay, looks like we're going to need to go and rescue Harriet in just 1 second. But first, I want to also introduce you to, well, not introduce you to, introduce to the video, Polly Reindeer. Welcome back to my lovely world, Polly. So, all right, I'm going to go and rescue Harriet in 1 second. Well, you can give it a go, William Beaver. If you want to go and be the hero, you can go and try and rescue her, but I'll be out in a second. Try and be careful, though, please. Try and be careful. Maybe build like a staircase down or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's go and I've got to watch this first. Oh, careful. Oh, there we go. Well done, William Beaver. Well done. Right, let's go and have my breakfast. Nom, 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 nom. Delicious. Barnaby, you can come with me and we can go and head to the love garden and hopefully bring things back a little bit to normality after the rather hectic start to the episode that we just had then. And today to the love garden, I am going to be adding 2 people. I'm adding Eleanor, and what happened then? What happened then? Was that a snowball, Polly? Were you trying to throw a snowball at me? There we go. Luckily, snowballs don't actually hurt animals, so that doesn't matter anyway. Right, to the love garden today, I am adding Eleanor and Laura. And the reason I'm adding them is because they made this picture, and they made it out of all things they found in their garden. And you can see there's me with a cake and a diamond sword, and Barnaby by my side, pretty much like today. And it's amazing that they were able to make that out of just things that they found lying around outside. So I wanted to say thank you so much, guys, for making me the picture, and welcome to my love garden. All right then, Barnaby, let's get you to the dockhouse. Have you two made friends now? Have you made up? Okay, that's good. No more wild snowballs, please, though, Polly. Right then, let's go to the dockhouse, and I'm going to choose who I'm going to be joining me today, and then I'm going to explain exactly what it is that we are doing today, because we're building something big. We're building high into the sky, which is a little bit of a clue for what we're doing, and I'm going to be doing it while being joined by Corey. Can join me today. So Corey, you can stand up. And you can come with me. Barnaby, you can sit down there. And let's go and head to where we're building. We're going to be building kind of near the coffee contraption in that area there, the coffee corner. Sorry. So kind of over in this direction. We actually built out the ground a little bit further, so we have like a whole new area where we can carry on building a bunch more restaurants and cafes and things like that. And the thing we're building is going to be the tallest restaurant. Well, I guess if you consider the Tea Time Tea Shopper restaurant, I guess that is still going to technically be the tallest restaurant, but this is going to give it a run for its money. This is going to be almost as tall as my clock tower, just to give you an idea of what we're building. And it's going to be a restaurant which is really high up in the sky and almost entirely made out of glass. And the reason for that is so that you can kind of just look around from the top and see all of the amazing views. So as you can see, we've built out this area here, and also dug away some of the hill there. So we have this giant new area here where we can go and build a bunch of new things. And that is what we're going to do right now. So Corey, you can sit down here because we're building high. I don't want you to end up getting hurt. And let's get started. So this little poppy here, this marks the middle. So let's leave that poppy there. And let's go and... my axe has, my shovel, has broken already. So let's go and make myself a new shovel. I was long overdue a new shovel. So let's go and make just an iron one will do for now. And let's build this shape, because it's a bit of a unique shape. We are not building a box. It's kind of like I guess like a little star, I guess like a little cross maybe might be more appropriate. So this should be 9 blocks along here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I think I need to go one further in this direction. Should kind of make this all line up. And so it's going to kind of go out like this in all directions, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like a point going out on that side, and then we need to go out over here as well. And so I'm going to go out here like this, and I should go right up to the path like that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then this side, the same again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And once again, I'm going to leave the poppy sitting right there because that's an important poppy. The reason the poppy's there is because there's going to be a glass elevator which is going to be leading up from the very middle of the restaurant and all the way to the top, because the kitchen is actually going to be underneath the restaurant. So all of the food is going to be prepared under the ground there and then sent up into the sky where everyone's going to be able to eat it. So then that way there's going to be kind of nothing else blocking the amazing view. So tell you what, I'll leave my helpers to carry on digging away this and filling it all in with quartz blocks just like this, because this is the main thing it's going to be built out of. And while they do that, I'm going to go and build up to the sky with the glass. So the way this elevator is going to be is the middle is going to be this white stained clay, and then we're going to have light blue stained clay on either side. And actually, could someone also build a pool of water for me to land in as well? I'm going to need to do what Harriet did earlier, and when I drop down, I'm going to have to try and land in the pool of water to make sure I can get down safely. And the way we're going to build all of these tall towers is by doing this, by piling up as high as we can, and then just basically dropping down, landing in the water, and doing the same thing again. And if you do that, you can actually build things that are really high really quickly. So let's kind of go a stack up, and then let's have a look around and see how much higher we want to go. Like, I don't have an idea in my head of exactly how high I want to go. I'm just going to go to where the best view is, and if you go too high, the view isn't actually quite as good, just because you're kind of too high to see everything properly. So I think I'm going to go a little bit higher. I don't want to go, as I said, as tall as the clock tower, but I will go a little bit higher, maybe up to about here-ish. Do you think about here would be good? I think this is looking pretty awesome. This is an amazing view, and because this is going to be the end of the town in this direction, because I'm going to be building basically a town square there. I know that this is going to be probably one of the best places to get a view over the town, and as you can see, it does look pretty awesome from up here. So now I need to go and drop down and hopefully land in the water like that, just like that. And now I can go and build up again, but this time I'm going to use the light blue glass, and this is going to be the glass that I'm going to be using throughout the majority of the build. It actually works really well together. The white and the light blue actually does look like a pretty nice combination. So let's kind of build around the bottom here, just so I have somewhere to stand up, and then I can go and pile up again. And so if you don't know how glass elevators work, I have done one before when I did a Recycle Michael inside of my waste place. And basically, if you push a block with a piston inside of this elevator, it lifts all the way from the top. So that means you could, I don't know, bake a potato down at the restaurant, place it in, and then fire it all the way up to the top, and then everyone will be able to grab it up here. And it's really cool because from the outside, you can just see it lifting up really, really quick, and it's definitely the fastest way to kind of move blocks up to kind of higher areas like this. And I'm actually doing it in a slightly different way. Like, I'm building this tower slightly differently. It's going to be it's not going to be a full block. It's only going to be kind of the middle one and then 4 on the outside. And I'm also building the start of the elevator slightly differently as well, because I'm going to be making it so that it uses a dropper rather than 2 pistons. I'm basically making it simpler, and so I'll show you that in the next episode when we fully work that out. But for now, I want to get these towers done, and there's not only going to be 1 tower, there's actually going to be 5 towers. So there's going to be this tower, which I'm building up down. This is where the food goes. Then there's going to be 2 towers that have ladders in, which is going to be how you climb to the top. Sadly, there's no way to avoid you having to climb up a really tall ladder to get to the top. So that's going to be another way to make your way up. And then there's also going to be another 2 which are going to be used to drop down, basically towers without ladders in, that you drop down, kind of fall through some water, and then that's going to be a really fast way for you to be able to get down. So I didn't need to add that many towers, but it kind of looks a little bit silly without them, only because it kind of just looked like the entire thing was floating, because it looked like it wasn't being like held up strong enough. So can you place down some water? Oh, is that the gap you've left me? Right, don't fill in that gap, whatever you do, because I am dropping down, and woo, that was scary. That was very, very scary. Let's have a look at what the area's looking like down here, and let's see whether this is And this is looking right. This is looking pretty good. So this is kind of the shape it's going to be. So we're going to kind of do the same shape up on the top in the sky as well. So it's going to be slightly bigger at the top, but it's pretty much going to be another cross like this all the way up in the sky. And then the only thing other than glass is going to be the seats, which are going to be once again made out of quartz and should be in a pretty awesome pattern. So right then, let's go and start building up the towers. So Polly and William, if you want, you can go and build up the next 2 towers here, all the way up to the top, just like I did. And while they do that, I can go and start kind of working out where some of the other towers are going to be. So there's going to be 1 tower right here, and then that's going to be leading all the way up to the top. And this is going to be where the ladders are going to be in. So let's kind of just start this this all off like this, and then there's going to be another tower here, but I need a doorway in the middle there. Just so people can actually get into it. And then on the other side over here, there's going to be the same thing again in the middle. There's going to be a really tall tower leading up here, and this is going to have a ladder in once again. So let's just kind of mark that there. And then on the same side, these towers are going to be pretty much the same, but these ones just won't have ladders in. So that just means that these are going to be the towers that you go and drop the entire way down. And then once again, there's going to be another tower here. So that's kind of them all marked. Let's go and start building up to the top then with them. So all of these towers are going to be leading up here, and then behind there's going to be basically like a secret ladder leading down to the kitchen. And there's not a specific food that I'm going to be selling in this restaurant. You know, I know sometimes I sell, potatoes, or I sell, a very particular food. This is going to be kind of basically whatever you want to eat. But I feel like the food isn't going to be amazing, because I feel like the reason you're going to be coming up here is for the view. Like, if you're coming up here because you care about the food, then you don't get the point, because it's all about the amazing view you're going to be able to get when you are eating. So let's go and pile up. I kind of just want to make sure this is roughly the same height. It doesn't matter about making it all exact for now, because I'm not going to worry about building the entire top. I just kind of want to make sure it kind of lines up just about right, and that's looking pretty good. And look at the view from here. That looks amazing. Let's see if I can go down and pile all the way back up again, so I can go and admire the sunset from high up in the sky. So yeah, William and Polly, you can see I've kind of started marking where all of the other areas we need to pile up are, as we can go and do that. And I reckon we might actually be able to get at least all of these towers done in this episode. And then my goal for the next episode is to get both the kitchen and the top done, because the top's going to be pretty simple. It's basically the same as the kind of the ground floor. But we just need to add in the seats, basically. And they're all going to be pretty simple, because there's going to be no proper tables where you're kind of all facing each other. All of the seats are going to be basically facing out, just so everyone's always admiring the view. Because it would suck to go all the way to the top of this restaurant, but don't have, like, a window seat. Would be really rubbish. And, of course, the floor is going to be made out of glass as well. So you can kind of just look straight down. And let's admire the view now. Oh, look at that sunset. Doesn't that look amazing? Isn't that just, like, the most incredible view? This is probably the best place to view my lovely world from, and the fact that you can go and have your din-dins here as well is just an added bonus. So yeah, we should probably stop admiring the view for now and carry on building. So tell you what I might start doing now is start building in the floor. So Polly and William, do you want to carry on just building up all of the rest of these towers? And while they do that, I am going to go and start trying to fill in some of the floor around here. So as I said, the room is going to be entirely made out of glass. So it's going to be the white stained glass along the basically where the floor is going to be. And I guess the floor level can be, let's build this up just a little bit higher. So this is going to be where the food is actually going to arrive out, and it's basically just going to pop out the middle there. And so the floor would be about here, I guess. And we pretty much need to do the same pattern we did down low. It's just going to stretch out slightly further, basically, just to make it so there's a little bit more room here for all of the seats. And also, it just doesn't matter, because like, it doesn't take up any more space. I could make this as big as I wanted up here, just because it's not going to be getting in the way of anything else in my world, just because it's so high up in the sky. It really doesn't make any difference. So yeah, it's just going to be slightly larger up here, but pretty much the same shape we have downstairs. So I'm going to have the seats actually kind of behind where these ladders are. So let's kind of go and build around to the outside here. And these sections at the end here are also going to be 9 blocks along, but we need to go 6 blocks out from the kind of the center area. So let's just kind of start roughly building in the area, and then I can kind of sort out trying to get the dimensions perfect. And it's funny just seeing Polly and William just like constantly dropping down from the skies while I'm while I'm doing this. I just keep seeing them appearing and disappearing while I'm here building all of this stuff. It's a really fun way to build though, because you just pile up really fast, and then to get down, all you need to do is just go and drop, and then you're all the way back down again, and you can go and build up. Like, it's really not much slower than if you're building in creative mode, to be honest, because you drop down so fast. Like, you can kind of build these enormous things. So, you know, if you build something like this, people will go to your world and go, whoa, it's massive. That must have taken you ages. But to be honest, it really only takes a lot of time kind of gathering up all of the materials. But once you have them, you can place them down really fast, just like this. So I'm not gonna worry about too much about getting the dimensions absolutely perfect for this. I just want to kind of give you a little bit of a rough idea for what the layout is, and in the next episode we can really worry about fine-tuning it. This episode is really more about the enormous towers, but what I do want to do is just have a little bit of a test of the glass elevator. So I do have a lever on me, so I am going to go down in a minute and just put it down and have a little bit of a test, and just make sure that the glass elevator works exactly how it's supposed to, and is going to be able to send some food up to the tops. I don't know, maybe I could try sending up some bread, carrots, and some apples, which are probably going to be the foods that we have on us, knowing knowing what we're all like. I don't know why I always have bread on me. It's like the most boring food to carry around. It's just so easy to find. I always just find it so easy just to gather, making the wheat. I don't know, maybe I should just end up carrying loads of cakes in my pockets. That would certainly make me happier. And actually, we need to also start adding in some of the ladders as well. That's kind of something that we have kind of neglected a little bit, just to make kind of getting back up and down much easier. So yeah, we do need to start thinking about that. And oh, I see what Polly's doing. Rather than piling up and dropping down, Polly is kind of building up and then like doing all 3 at the same time and doing it that way. That's a pretty smart way of doing it, actually. I can see William Beaver kind of just charging up and dropping down, and then Polly kind of elegantly just slowly making her way up to the top. So tell you what, let's kind of just place down the rest of this white stained glass that I have, just to try and make sure I can link it up to where everyone else is building up. And then I'm going to go down, I'm going to go and get rid of some of the water, and then we're going to test the glass elevator, because I've never tested a glass elevator that goes up quite this high. Like in the waste place down there, it does go up, but nowhere near as high as this goes up. So I just want to make sure that nothing is going to end up going wrong, and then we realize that we've wasted all of our time doing this. I'm sure it's going to be fine. I don't think it would be any different. I don't think there is actually a height limit to how high you can make the items go up in the elevator. And of course we're going to be doing it with food, but you could do it with whatever you want. So if you ever do need to kind of transport items around your world, especially straight up, then this is a really cool way to be able to do that. So let's go and place down the last few blocks around here. And actually, by the looks of things, we've almost got all of the towers done, to be honest. We have got this done way faster than I first thought. Let's just go and build along here just a little bit. This is going to be one of the towers that you're going to drop down to land in the water. So you don't actually land in a pit of water. I'm basically just right before the ground. I'm going to add just one little bit of water held up by a sign, and you basically just kind of go and drop through it. But that's enough to make you survive. And oh no, there's a creeper! There's a creeper! There's a creeper! There's a creeper! Oh no, this isn't good! This is not good! Let's take out the creeper, and there's googlies absolutely everywhere. Luckily, William's here to charge it and take them all out. Whoa, that was a little bit dangerous then. Right then, let's try and get some glowstone down here. I do have some glowstone on me, and so that's what we're going to use to light up this area. Mainly because you can't actually place torches on glass. It just doesn't let you do it. So I'm going to use a glowstone instead, just so I can place it. Also, it just looks nicer, I think. So that's another very handy reason in order to use glowstone instead. So yeah, if we go and get rid of this water, let's go and spread around some of this glowstone, because this seems to be quite important for right now. So let's just go and place some down in all of these corners like this. And yeah, then we can go and test it. So who wants to donate some food? So tell you what, if someone throws me some of their food, they can then pile up to the top, and I'll send the food to them. So there we go. If you throw me an apple, Polly, then if you go and pile up to the top, I guess if you kind of pile up here, because it needs to be piled up anyway, I'm going to send that apple to you, and then you need to go and eat it, and then I'm going to go up to the top, and someone can send me a piece of bread, I guess. And yeah, we can test it to make sure it does all work properly. So this is just going to be a little bit of a test to go. So obviously once we do it properly, it's going to be underneath there in where the kitchen is. But for now, I'm just gonna go and do it here instead. So let's go and put the let's do a block there. Let's do the piston on this block here. If I can jump and place it. It's kind of awkward because I keep banging my head. There we go. I got that facing the right way. So now let me go and grab one of Polly's apples. Well, William Beaver just goes and takes out all of the local wildlife, the deadly local wildlife. Let's go and put the apple in there. Let's go and just block this area off. For now, I'm just going to use some dirt. Of course, I'm going to use a much more elegant solution when it comes to the final thing. And yeah, let's see if this works. If this goes correctly, this apple should be sent all the way to Polly at the top up there. So I can see Polly. Let's press the button, and there it goes. Look at it go. Can you see it? It's still going. I can still see. Okay, I can't see it anymore. I think it's still going up, though. I do believe that apple should hopefully have head all the way to Polly. Tell you what, Polly, if the apple made its way to you, throw it down to me as a way to say, yes, it made it to me. That's going to be the the way we can talk to each other. Throw the apple down to me, and we can see whether I made it all the way up. It looked like it did, though. It definitely seemed to be heading in that direction. And to be honest, I can't even see what's going on up there. And there we go. I saw the apple fell down. It made it to the top. Right, let me go and see for my own eyes. So tell you what, William, if you stay down here, I'm going to have you send me a piece of bread. So let's go and put the bread in there. Let's go and block this off. So when I say, just press the wooden button on the side there, and I will be able to see it riding all the way up to the top. I'm so looking forward to this. This is going to look so cool. So right then, let's go and pile up along here, which is going to be very helpful because it's something that I needed to do anyway. It's really only kind of just that last pile of quartz there I think we needed to do, and all of the ladders as well. So we pretty much did get done everything that I planned to do today. I just really want to see the bread flying up and what it looks like from the top. Like, it's going to be so cool when you put like an entire meal into the tube and it's all just flying up and it just flies out the hole in the middle. Like, I was thinking of doing some sort of like collection method so that, you know, like it all kind of comes out and gets put into a hopper and into a chest or something. Then I realized that it's just going to be way more fun just to like let it all just kind of just fly out the middle. Right then, so let's go and build this up to here. And right then, press the button, William Beaver. Press the wooden button, and we need to look really carefully in the tube, and hopefully we're going to see the bread flying its way up to the top. It's got quite a long journey that it needs to travel up, and you don't see it until it starts getting a little bit closer. I can't see it traveling up yet, though. Unless has it traveled to the top? I can't see it. Is it still making its way up? If it didn't work, maybe try throwing. Oh, there it goes. I can see it. There comes the bread. And woo! Look at that. It didn't even fly. It just landed perfectly on the top. That was amazing. So that is going to be the way we get all of our food to the top of the top of the tower, to the restaurant. I haven't said the name either, by the way. It's going to be called Sky High for very appropriate reasons. And this is perfect timing to end the video, as we can see the sun rising on one side and the sun setting on my town over there, the moon setting, I guess. So yeah, in the next episode, we're going to get the rest of up here built, which probably won't take very long at all, and then we can go downstairs and get the very important restaurant done, which is going to be where we're going to be making all of the food. And whoa! Thank you for the carrots, William Beaver. We appreciate it. That's the end of this episode here. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you all later. Bye!